of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, in the company of the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Nana Shetima. She's also been accompanied with a large delegation. Thank you very much. Stopping by to have a brief conversation there. I almost did not recognize her with that face cap. Looking young in person and young at heart as always. The national anthem. Once again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Before we get into the program proper, I'd like to ask every one of you, scholars, dignitaries, kindly turn to the person next to you. Smile, make sure you smile, and ask them. Actually, say to them, you are the reason hope is alive in Nigeria. I'm watching. I don't see some people smiling saying that. Smile to the next person beside you and say to them, you are the reason hope is alive in Nigeria. Great, fantastic. Thank you very much. You feel that spirit in the room already is the spirit of hope being alive, and you're truly the reason hope is alive. Now, with those smiles, let me, in the spirit of courtesy, acknowledge the distinguished guest this morning. Her Excellency, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, National Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and National Vice Chairman, the Renewed Hope Initiative, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shetima, wife of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Hajia Fatima Abbas Tajuddin, wife of the Deputy President of the Nigerian Senate, Leila Barao Jibrin, wife of the Chief of Staff to the President and member of the Board of Trustees of the RHI, Mrs. Salamatu Gbajabiamila, wives of National Assembly members here, First Lady of Imo State and National Secretary of RHI, Her Excellency Barrister Mrs. Chioma Uzodinma, and other state first ladies here present who are also the state coordinators of the Renewed Hope Initiative. Good morning and welcome. Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, we'll see you, thank you. The National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, duly and ably represented here by Brigadier General Olutayo Adeshuyi, MNI, Principal General Staff Officer, Office of the National Security Advisor. Thank you very much, sir. Wives of the service chiefs here, we acknowledge you. Director General and the CEO of the National Information Technology Development Agency, otherwise known as NITDA, Malam Kashifu Inua Abdullahi. Thank you, sir, for being here. Honorable Commissioners of Education from across various states here present. National President of the National Council for Women's Societies, Princess Edna Azura, and other members here present. Our dear scholars, I see you. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again, good morning. With those courtesy observed, permit me to say how delighted we are to have you here. It's the midterm assessment and the interactive session of the Renewed Hope Initiative National Scholarship Program for Tertiary Education in Nigeria. Today, under the gracious leadership of Our Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Mother of the Nation, we gather to reflect, to interact, and of course to chart a way forward for a program that is changing the narrative about education. Some say education is a ladder that allows dreams, permits dreams to become reality. I say it is a golden ladder because not everybody can afford to be educated. But our chief host, the Mother of the Nation, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of this great nation, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has given this golden ladder to several Nigerian young people. And it's no small feat. You might see those numbers in the booklet you have today, but they are just not numbers. These are young lives being lifted, being changed. These are futures being brightened, and a nation with renewed hope being brought alive indeed. A round of applause for the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Well, to set the tone for today's event, and without taking much of your time, it is my pleasure to invite to the podium Her Excellency, the First Lady of Imo State, Barrister Chioma Uzodinma, who's the National Secretary of the Renewed Hope Initiative. She's also the State Coordinator of the RHI in Imo State. Those hands should be busy. Okay. Okay, a very quick change to the program. If you know the First Lady, you know that she thinks on her feet, she's very intelligent, and you also have to keep up the pace. Please, the most important part of our program today is actually the interactive session. And, okay, please let me bring up our distinguished panel for today. We already have the National Secretary of the Renewed Hope Initiative. Please have your seat, ma'am. And I would also like to call the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, to the podium. We'll have the Director General and the CEO of Nigeria's Apex Information Technology Regulatory Body, NITDA, Mr. Kashifu Inua Abdullahi. We'd also like to call Mrs. Salamatu Bajabia Mila, who's a member governing board of the RHI. Please have your seats. The wife of the Vice President, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shatima, also to the high table. She's the National Vice Chairman of the RHI. And of course, our gracious host, Her Excellency First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the National Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. She will lead the charge on this interactive session. A round of applause for our esteemed panel. Please, photographers, clear the aisle. The First Lady wants to see the young people in the hall this morning. Please, the scholars should be brought forward. The First Lady is asking everyone else to clear the aisle. Security protocol, journalists, let the scholars be in front. She wants to be able to see them during this interactive session. If you're not a scholar, please relocate your seat from the front. Only the scholars, please. Your Excellency, the floor is yours. And to give the welcome address, please once again welcome the State Coordinator of RHI in Imo State and the First Lady of Imo State, the National Secretary of RHI.
Her Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu CON, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the National Chairman, Renewed Hope Initiative. Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shetima, the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the National Vice Chairman, Renewed Hope Initiative. Please permit me to stand on already established protocol. I am honored to welcome you all to this interactive session with Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu CON, the National Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative, RHI, the Governing Council of RHI, and the scholars of RHI National Scholarship Program, NASP. We launched the Renewed Hope Initiative National Scholarship Program, NASP, on August 26th, 2023. Through this program, 47 indigent students are awarded an annual scholarship of 1 million naira for the entire duration of their course of study, together with a laptop. We disbursed the first tranche of scholarship awards during the initial launch in 2023, followed by the second tranche on September 16, 2024. We celebrate all our scholars who have consistently maintained a GPA of 3.0 and above, meeting the requirement to remain eligible for this scholarship. Their dedication reaffirms our shared commitment to empowering the youth of Nigeria through education. Today, RHI will disburse the third tranche of the scholarship, and each beneficiary will once again receive a brand new laptop donated by the National Information Technology Development Agency, NIDA. On behalf of Renewed Hope Initiative, I appreciate NIDA for their continued support. I wish you all success in the next academic session, and we wish you all safe journey back to your respective destinations. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that concise welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, you have met our panelists. Now to this distinguished panel, it is my honor to invite Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, and the National Chairman of the RHI to champion this conversation of the interactive session. Your Excellency, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. And we are going to cut today and short, but because of our scholars that are here this morning, we'll go through normal protocol. Because when you come to places like this, there is unspoken protocol. It has to be established. I hope you all understand that. It's part of education. So I'll start with the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shettima, and also the wife of the Speaker is seated there, and also the wife of the Deputy Senate President. And we have First Ladies of various states. But particularly, I'm honored today to welcome the Honorable Minister for Education, Dr. Tuji Alausa. Thank you so much for coming out today, and I know the students will be excited that you are here. And also the DG NIDA, who has partnered with us from the very first day we started, even when we didn't know what to do. We want to thank you for always being there for us. So this morning, I know we have wives of National Assembly members that are here, and also we have, wives of the Chief of Defense Staff, and wife of some of the members of DIPOA should be here, because we have some of their children amongst you here, and also the National President of National Council for Women's Society, who is also here. So these are the way we go about protocol. But we are going to cut this short because today is about our scholars. And we're glad that you are here, and we thank God that you are in school. Some people will say, oh, why are we not giving a lot of people like maybe 1,000 children scholarships? But you see, being an educationist myself, you don't toy with people's lives without trying to make sure that it has good meaning. We can't start a scholarship scheme with you, and the next minute we can't afford to pay. You know you all will be devastated. So we are here today to also find out what each and every one of you are doing, apart from the scholarship we gave to you. The scholarship scheme I started way back many, many years ago. And it's something I believe that is not about the number, but how we are able to raise good students that we can interact with and also mentor. So having this interactive session is, we've given you 2 years of grace. Some of you have 2 more years. How many of you are studying courses more than 4 years? Can we have, okay. Do we have mic with them? So we have a lot. So, so we pray that, we pray that Mr. President will have a second term so that we continue. But if not, because God is the one who gives people position and power, we are still going to continue and make sure that you all complete school. I want you to be rest assured with that. So that's why we can't start a scholarship scheme that we cannot continue. This is not about politics. It's about people's lives. I hope you understand that. But in the past, when I give out scholarships, I want to ask you, what do you also add to the table? You are grown-ups. You can also look for extra things you can do that can raise money for you, that would not also hinder your studies. In the past, I'll give you 2 examples. There's a girl who is a doctor now, married, that in my Senate days, I gave scholarship to. She studied medicine. During interactive sessions like this, I asked her, what can you all do? She now says she can braid hair. So because she braids hair very well, she attended Unilag. She was able to have extra money during weekends. She braids hairs for children, for her classmates for a reduced fee, but she makes money that add to her upkeep. And then, how much is the scholarship fund I give them every year? Just 100,000. So you can see they need extra. But in your own case, the money given to you is a lot. But that doesn't mean that you should go and become lazy. You add to it. Okay? Then the other boy, there's a boy there who the mother has a restaurant, like an amala joint. I'm very close to the campus. You know what this boy does? He picks up the amala from the mom's shop, they package it well, and she sells it to the students who order. And the next time I saw her, it was looking very well. Okay? And I believe, how many of you are doing extra jobs that, you know, maybe on weekends instead of going to parties? How many of you are doing something? I want a show of hand. And then can we have a mic? So I want you to give the mic to them so that we hear from you and your colleagues. Let's see a show of hands. I want to see. Okay. You see that it's not even half of you. So thank you for doing that. So let's hear you.
Good morning.
Sit down. I think they'll pick you.
Good morning, Her Excellency, Mrs.
Just say your excellencies. Okay. When protocol is already established, your excellencies, distinguished guests, okay? You can now begin to speak.
Good morning, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests. My name is Steven from Benue State. I'm studying at Federal University of Cairo, Department of Library Information Science. The part-time jobs the part-time job.
You see, that's why I wanted you to sit down. You see, sitting down, you can also speak. You see that speaking to public is a little bit tough. But it's easy at the same time, okay?
Yes.
So nobody's judging you. Just tell us what you do, okay?
Yes.
That is adding extra to whatever we've given you.
I used to do my coursemate some assignments and some my seniors also using my system.
Okay, before you get, let's give one of your colleague. Okay, maybe you didn't get what I'm saying, okay?
All right. Good morning, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests. My name is Cyril Ogonna Uro-Ewa from Ebonyi State. I'm a 300-level law student of Ebonyi State University. Okay, adding to the scholarship, being a beneficiary, I'm into public speaking, events campaign, and also, okay. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. So I also do poetry. I'm a spoken word artist.
Okay.
And
like how much do you charge?
okay, it depends on the event. Some events, I could just speak for 5 minutes for 50,000.
That's good.
And it depends on the level of the event. Okay, some of the events, my honorarium could be just 30,000, 25,000, ranging on the event. And adding to that, you gave us a system, and from it, I've been able to type my first book. Yeah, The Boy in a White Dress. So I came with a 10 paper of it to also present to you before the publication. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Who is sponsoring your publication? Not me, I guess.
Nobody yet, but it will surely get a sponsor for it.
Excuse me?
I will get a sponsor for it. I just came to
Okay, I
present
know
to
you
you
will.
as
You
honor.
surely will, because you seem to be a very smart person. So,
Thank you so much.
which other one do we have?
Good morning, Mr. Excellencies. My name is Muhammad Kabir Abdullahi from Jigawa State. I am 300 level student from School of Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, Department of Chemical and Petroleum Engineering, Bayero University chapter. I'm not doing anything apart from my study, but because the end of this session, we are going to the Southwest. I decided to do my Southwest in the plant, gas plant, no gas plant in Kano State. I will start, inshallah, I want to start refilling gas in the campus because I observing in our school, if a student want to go to refilling, they don't have they used to keke nafef for their refilling. That issue, I decided to start the refilling when I have the connection during my service with the manager of the company, inshallah. That is my ambition. Thank you, Ms.
So you haven't started making money from that?
No.
I want someone who is already making money, like
okay.
a scholar from Ebonyi. What did you say your name is again? Cyril. Okay, thank you, Cyril. I want somebody who is making money. Anybody? Making money? Yes, anybody making money right now, and add it to what we've provided.
Good morning, Your Excellency. Good morning, distinguished guests. My name is Ogundepo Oluwafermi Emmanuel. I'm the beneficiary of this scholarship program from Osun State, and I'm currently a 300 level student of medical laboratory science in Osun State University. So apart from the monetary assistance that this scholarship give to the scholars, we are also given a lot of advice by Your Excellency, the First Lady, which included we should also find something to do on the side that can help us to be self-sustainable. And apart from the advice and the money, we are also given some things, including a laptop. So I decided to be proactive, and I learned graphic design almost immediately after I got the laptop. And for the past 2 years, I've been a professional graphic designer.
How much do you earn?
It depends on the complexity of the job. And since I do a lot for students too, it can't be too expensive for students. But if I'm not doing for students, it varies. So for students, it can be around maybe 7,000 to 10,000 per job. But for people that are not students, maybe 20,000.
Good morning, Your Excellencies. My name is Ayodele Adjat Damilola, a new 300 level student of the University of Ilorin, Department of Nursing Science. I'm a beneficiary of this scholarship from Kwara State. So after we're giving advice on getting a side also or a skill apart from this scholarship, so I sell jewelries in the hostel among students. And then I just get it from a wholesaler, and then I had my own profit to it. I repost and sell on different platforms in the school. So apart from that, I also learned, I'm still currently learning makeup, though I can do a very simple makeup, but I'm not yet a professional ma. So I plan to, but because of school, so I don't really have that time to go to learn it properly. So I'm still in the process of learning it.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, good morning to you all. My name is Khadija Umar, a student of Bayero University studying education biology and a beneficiary of Kano State. Aside my studies, I produce spices of different kinds, more than 21 different flavors of spices. And I said I sell Yego Pra and Zopo at school. And I also got married last year.
I think maybe we have to, we don't have to give you scholarship anymore. Your husband should be able to take care of you. Can you give her the phone, the mic? Your husband has to reimburse us. We have to look at your own case because somebody's already taking care of you.
No.
Huh?
But he cannot take care of my studies.
He can't take care of your studies. Is he a young man or an allergy?
Young man.
Young man. What does your husband do?
He works in a company.
So, but he should be able to take care of you. How many years is your course?
4 years.
4 years, very good. So we already made a vow to you, so we complete the 4 years and then you can become his responsibility. But I thank God that you are selling spices. Okay, that's really great.
Thank
so,
you.
and then you have a lot of customers doing that?
Yes.
Very good. So any other one? Okay.
Good morning, Your Excellency and distinguished guests present here.
I think people might want to see you. Maybe you can get up because we are missing you out. Yes.
My name is Oji Stella Oninyechukwu from POA. I'm currently a student in Imo State University, Mass Communication Department, 200 level. Well, I engage in varieties of things like I do sell clothes, I sell female wears, I engage in cooking in bulk, and I also engage in industrial cleaning. That's what I do to support myself.
And you sell to your fellow students too?
Yes, ma'am.
Very smart. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Excellencies. I'm beneficiary of Taraba State University. Aside from my studies, I learned how to do entrepreneurship of money fresh and detergent and the rest.
Very good. Do we have more? Okay.
Yes. Good morning, Your Excellency. My distinguished justice, my name is Fatima Abdullahi Bello from Federal University Dusama, a student of political science student 400 level. I'm a beneficiary of this scholarship. When the scholarship was first given to us in 2023, my parents looked into businesses for me to do, which they later find for me to be selling ladies' stuffs like all these. Then I do inform them because I live in school hostel. So I inform all my other ladies that this is what I'm into, and even at the department. And also, I'm a political advocate, anything concerning politics in my school. As a matter of fact, I'm the vice president.
Is politics making you earn some money?
Not all the time.
How?
Yeah?
Because we in politics, we spend money.
Yeah, we spend money. I'm the vice president of student government of my school.
So are you are you taking money from?
No, I'm not taking money. Actually, we are spending money as a comrade. But sometimes it brings something.
Like how?
My business.
Your own case is different too. That's not the type of thing. Yours, before they come and just pray that when you get back to school, they won't try to accost you and say, what are you doing to the money you are raising for your political franchise? So, anyway, so I think what we are saying, there are few of you that I would say, I like what you do, like the young man who does public speaking, the graphic artist, and the girl selling detergent and different clothing, because those are, even if you sell, the women who are there, if you sell underwears for your students who can't even go to the shop, you will have somebody, you just started a business. It's small, but it's business. So those of you who are not doing anything, I want you to rise up. Let's see you. It's okay, don't be ashamed. We are here to teach you what to do and to earn extra. Can you get up? Nobody's here to judge you. So the others are earning something in addition. Get up and let people learn. And I believe from your other colleagues, you've learned something that you have to add to what you receive here. All right? So before, you can all sit down. We're having this interactive session. I didn't know that the first time I gave you, from the Renewed Hope Initiative, gave you the scholarship. I advised you to do something to add to what you've already been given. It's good for you to learn a skill or something that can help you. I'll give you my life as an example. I was trained to be a teacher. I went to College of Education. I had my BSc. But later on, I became a senator. While doing that, even when I taught for a while, I didn't just jump to be a senator, but I'm just cutting it short because I want to give all our people here to speak. Kwara State, who is, please can you, I didn't know we have an extra seat there. You can please come. I didn't tell them because that's the chairperson for the Governor Spouses Forum, please. So, because we are going to be advising you what to do, all right? Because they are there, we're going to advise you if they have something to tell you. But let me take you, my life as an example. We also have the minister here. The Ministry of Education has been giving scholarships to us that we give out in turn. Because the first time they've given us over, the minister will speak about it. They've given us over 5,500 scholarships, which we have distributed. You know, this administration has done wonderfully well, that they've distributed to about, to all the states, including the FCT. And recently, it's just giving us another 1,500 slots. And I think your scholarship scheme, you are going to speak more about it, would span the years of their study. Unlike the first time we got scholarship for the 5,000, I think 500 is for a one-time slot. So, but this, the minister will tell you more about it, and the state first ladies too should learn. Because some of the first ladies have not even given us names. 40 names, some, Lagos and Kano should have 50-50. But we've not received any, some of this. We'll take that in our meetings tomorrow. It's very, very crucial you send names of students who that will need such assistance to us. So they've been able to do that for us. And then NIDA has also graciously decided to give you another set of, a new set of laptops. So for today, so which you will receive. So we want to thank NIDA for that. I made the request because I have a nephew who is always buying a laptop every 6 months, I guess. But no, his own case is different. But I'm just telling you. But I just decided that maybe some of you must have messed up your... How many people is your laptop not still working? Can I have a show of hand? Very good. You see that you have kept it well. And you all give yourself a hand. But you're having a brand new one. So if you have that one, you can give the old one to your sibling, possibly. And then you have another brand new one today. So we have that. And the third tranche of your scholarships will be given to you. I think we've approved. The bank will start, the money will hit your account this week, if not right now. So money is on the way to you. So you are getting that. But what I want you to know is despite what you do, that money is free. You see, what we work for is something we appreciate. I want you all to do extra. Like I said, even when I was in the house teaching, I used to sell jewelry like the lady who said she sells jewelry. There's nothing I don't sell. I sell carpets, I sell jewelry, different things. I sell clothing. My friends will bring to me. And I sell. And then after I got married, even I still do that. Because after I got married, the children started coming. You know, I had to stop my job. But while I stopped my job, I started doing all these small businesses to keep myself going. And after that, my husband, over time, became the governor. Okay. I became a first lady of state. And then after his tenure as governor, 8 years, I went on to the Senate for another 12 years. You can see, because I'm able to think outside the box, from a teacher to being a first lady and being a senator, there's nothing you cannot do. And all the women here have stories to tell you and advice to give. And if you have to ask any of us question, because I'm going to stop speaking now, just have a show of hand. This meeting is just for 1 hour. And, you know, being a teacher, I've talked for about 20 minutes. So God help us. So our meeting is just 1 hour. So, and we're ready to go. So I'm going to rest my case now. But if you have any question, just ask us. Okay, we start with the question, and any of our panelists here will answer. Then later, everybody will take turns and speak to you. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the very best. And I'm also very proud of you all. God bless you.
Good morning once again. My question is related to the Director of Digital, that NIDA. Since he is around, he is here, how he can assist us as a student, since we have a laptop of certain skills that can help us apart of our study. Thank you.
Any question again, so that we'll take all the questions. Any question?
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. The question is directed to the Minister of Education. Okay, sir, I would like to know, how can students in the tertiary education affiliate with the Ministry of Education in regards to competitions and other curricular activities in secondary schools? Like, some of us might like to volunteer in helping or in organizing or volunteering for organizing a competition in secondary schools, primary schools, or reach out. How can we be able to affiliate ourselves with the Ministry of Education? Thank you so much, sir.
Are you doing it for free? Are you going to be doing it for free? Yes. You're going to volunteer?
Yes.
Okay.
Question?
Any other question?
Okay, thank you very much, Your Excellency and distinguished guests, our scholars, good morning. I think on our Zooming office, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu made it clear that economic diversification and inclusivity are paramount to his administration's renewed hope agenda. And the President outlined 8 priority areas to achieve that, with priority number 6 specifically focused on education, health, and social investment as essential pillars of development. And based on that, the First Lady, under her Renewed Hope initiative, she's been doing a lot in terms of reaching to the vulnerables, women, and students. And she created this initiative. And to me, this is beyond just scholarship. It's a total life-changing package for you. You are getting the funds for your education, you are getting mentorship, and you are getting tools, laptops, to enhance your lives. These laptops is a powerful tool that can change your life forever. Some of you have shared your experience, what you have been using with the laptops, how you are making money. So getting these laptops means everything you want to learn is just a click away from you. You can go to internet, anything you want to learn is there, mainly free. In addition to that, also at NIDA, we are intentional in providing content for you. We have so many initiatives you can subscribe to. You can get access to certifications that can change your life forever. We have access to Coursera licenses. We have partnership with Cisco, Google, and other big techs that if you go to NIDA website, you can subscribe to it and be part of it. And I also want to share some of my life experience with you. When I was in university, I got opportunity to benefit from Shell scholarship. I used part of that scholarship to buy a desktop for myself because that time I cannot afford to buy a laptop with the money. But you are getting the scholarship and laptop free. So that desktop helped me to orchestrate my life and change my career and perception around the world forever. It helped me to build the skills. It helps me to also be able to build solutions that I can show to the world what I can do. Therefore, if you have the skills, don't just keep it to yourself. Try and do something so that people will see what you can do. I will never forget when I was doing my NYC, I found myself moving files from one office to another on 9-to-5 basis. Then I challenged myself. I studied computer science. Why should I be doing this? I got an opportunity from my supervisor to develop a website for the company. I served with Ajakuta Steel Company. He told me this is a government company. They don't have money to pay me. I used my allowance because when I was serving, I had a scholarship. I invested in myself. I had skills, and I was making money since I was a student. Therefore, I used my allowance to pay for domain registration and hosting. I built the website for the company free, but I put my contact. Within 4 to 5 months, I was contacted by a company from Lagos that they want a website like that, and they paid me 1.5 million naira to build their website for them. And since then, I never been in between jobs. I have skills. I always been headhunted. Thank you.
Yes. Before I take your question, let me quickly acknowledge Your Excellency, the First Lady, and the wife of the Vice President, and other guests present here. But I will be really remiss if I don't go back a little bit in the history to commend Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu's commitment to education, commitment to lifelong learning. This is a journey of over 30 years ago. From your time as a teacher, as an educator, as the First Lady of Lagos State, from New Era Foundation to what you've done with Governor for One Day, spelling bees, Governor for One Day in Lagos, and your mentoring and tutelage of all the people that you've held their hands. Some of the people, in fact, one of the candidates who was Governor for One Day she's a lawyer now, she's married, and she works with the First Lady today. That is the extent of her parenthood. And this morning, Her Excellency, she just taught you what you won't learn in your books, in your classroom, etiquette. The way she's spoken to you about etiquette, that's a huge part of your education as well. And to answer your question quickly, you said, how can you collaborate with the Federal Ministry of Education in supporting senior secondary students? We have a department at the Federal Ministry of Education, the Education Support Services, where you can do a lot of things with our own Unity School. You know, education is on the concurrent list. 99% of all the secondary schools in the country are managed by a subnational government. So if you really want to collaborate more at your state, reach out to your state commissioner for State Ministry of Education. But for us, if you want to collaborate and support our senior secondary students in any of our Unity schools, you can get to us via our Department of Education Support Services, and there are several areas where you can help in areas of literary and debating. We also have science expo that we're doing. We have areas where you can help in STEM education and AI, coding and robotics. So there are diverse areas in which you can help. And now let me quickly support what the DG of NICDA said. The computer that Renewed Hope Initiative this has given to you, this is your gateway to the world. And this is what we're pushing now at the Federal Ministry of Education. We're pushing something called Digital Technology Academy. The only thing you need for that is that computer and internet access. Today, there are almost 2 million digital jobs in the world that you can sit here, get trained, and once you get the certification, you can sit in the comfort of your living rooms, your comfort of your room, and earn almost $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. And I'll tell you 5 of those courses. Today, there are about 280,000 vacancies in software development methodologies. If you want to write this down, please write it down. I'm giving you UNESCO data. 285,000 vacancies in software development methodologies, 240,000 vacancies worldwide in proactive security, which is also known as cybersecurity. There's about 140,000 vacancies worldwide in IT automation. There's about 88,000 vacancies in AI and machine learning. There are about 64,000 vacancies in natural language processing, and about 43,000 vacancies in quantum computing. So if you sit, you can sit 6-month course, like the DG said, Coursera or Pluralsight, and you can get any certification. It can be Cisco certification, Google certification, Microsoft AWS certification, Huawei certification. And if you do that, and you can do that as part of while you're in university. In fact, we at the Ministry of Education, we're going to be rolling out this Digital Technology Academy to support people like you. We'll pay for your internet access, and we'll find a way for you to support you to get computers as well. So what this Renewed Hope Initiative, the National Scholarship Program, has opened the pathway to unlimited opportunities for you, and I'll implore you to take maximum advantage of this. And once again, on your behalf, on behalf of all children in Nigeria, to thank our First Lady for this endeavor. And please, we will continue to come to you, and we've also come to you. We've been coming to you. You're never tired, and we pray that you have very long health. And we also, our president, today we have a president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that believes. And when you talk about human capital development, what are you talking about? Education is at the center of it all, health and social protection. Today, you have a president that has your back. The president would always say, you youth, you are the heartbeat of this nation. So please take advantage of that. Thank you.
So we'll have Her Excellency, the wife of the Vice President, to address you. From there, we'll go this way, and then before we have Her Excellency Mrs. Ambassador Abdul Razak to address you all. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, our dear mother, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and other personalities that are here, our beneficiaries and the teachers. Good morning, everyone. Mine is, I think, first, I would like to acknowledge the effort and the courage and the foresight of our dear mother, the First Lady, and who is also the National Chairman of Renewed Hope Initiative, for her doggedness and for her brilliant ideas. To be honest, personally, just like you, I'm also a beneficiary of Her Excellency's kind gesture. Yes, so mommy. And secondly, I'm not an educationist, but directly or indirectly, I also mentor few girls in my state. And I think like I have like 200 plus of open girls that I'm giving them a free education. So mommy, directly or indirectly, I know that your first visit to my state, then she supported me with 5 million naira. But initially, I started partnering with Future Province Islamia School. Later on, I just thought, why not? Let me just have my own school for me to mentor the younger ones that will going to replace us sooner or later. And Your Excellency, that 5 million naira that you gave me, immediately I transferred into my own pet project account. So immediately I reached out to one of our neighbors who bears in Kaduna, and I just pleaded on him if he can source for chairs. But initially, not school that I wanted to start, Your Excellency. I wanted to have like a just small skill acquisition center. But being then the First Lady of my state, I know, I think I partner with Agency for Mass Literacy. So when I saw the tags, the challenges, after sorting out the beneficiaries, with all the encouragement, giving them transfer money, and later, then I just thought, why not? Just let me have my little school for me to pick few girls who are truly open, and most importantly, from the downtrodden, not the open per se, but those truly from the less privileged family. So Your Excellency, truly, for us, you're truly a source of inspiration, and I want to draw the attention of our state coordinators. I think for you, I always say that directly or indirectly, to be honest, you people are lucky to have, or we are all lucky to have Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu at this, to be honest, someone who is truly, we are still learning a lot from her, just as the wife of the speaker. Anytime that we went, she said, Your Excellency, I'm learning a lot from you people. So truly, I want you, our beneficiaries, to be truly a good ambassadors of Renewed Hope Initiative. And I'm sure that most of you are aware of the National Student Loans, which is under the Cardinal education support of our dear president. So you can still grab that opportunity, plus the 1 million naira that is intact for you. I believe you can still apply for you to still reap the benefit of the Student National Loan. That's the NASP fund. So, but still, we will still encourage you, we will push you. If need be, we will still, we are not, but still, we are not going to be like a bit harsh on you. It's just to encourage you, to motivate you. Sooner or later, to be honest, I'm sure you will appreciate the effort of our dear mother. So you should not just take it as if we are putting pressure or we are, no, to be honest. All that, the secret behind all these initiatives is just to ginger you. Sincerely, for sure, we will need some, maybe when I don't want to say that yes, but death is inevitable. So that's why I'm saying that we just have to mentor the younger ones, at least those that will going to replicate, so that we just want to have more of Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu's. Yeah, so truly, I just want to encourage you, just put more effort and be a source of pride and ambassadors of Renewed Hope Initiative. And the person that's the one from Jigawa State, I truly love your idea of for you to want to have the gas repealing. To be honest, it is a very good idea. So find your way. I'm so happy that I believe your First Lady is around here. Maybe if she can be a source of another backup for the mother of the nation. To be candid, it is a very good idea, at least for them to have just the gas repeller within the school premises than for them to, to maybe I don't know how the distance, but I believe it is a very good idea for you to for the school to have a repelling station within the campuses. So your First Lady is around, so I believe she's also an educationist, a passionate woman. I believe she's also equal to the task. So, Your Excellency, please be his guide. I'm sure you're equal to the task. And thank you. I wish you all the best. And I will appreciate if you will be sending your results to Mother of the Nation for her to be checkmating. Okay.
This is Renewed Hope Initiative.
So
it doesn't have anything.
To the office.
It's for all of us.
Okay, then to the office, just for us to know how far you people are doing. It just, yeah. So thank you so very much. Maybe you should start sending, and all the best.
Because before they get their, you always send your results. So they send their results, like we said, I think from the Secretary's speech, he said all of them, their GPA is like 3.0 the least. Because all of you, because if your GPA drops there, you can't benefit from the scholarship scheme. I believe you all know that. So they know. So they send their results in before we start sending in the money into their accounts. So please don't talk about me again. I want you to advise these young people about your experiences, and I think that's what they want to hear. The minister is going to speak last, so all the mothers will speak to you so that you can learn. I've mentored them, and our mothers who are here, you can mentor young people. I remember when I was in the Senate, I used to have this leadership academy for young girls. I mentor 20 girls every year, just to teach them about etiquette, like he said, and because no matter what book knowledge you have, you still need certain etiquettes to walk into certain places. If you don't mind how you speak, it can be a big detriment. But I'm so proud of all of you that I've spoken so far. I'm so proud of you. I don't know what your state first ladies are doing, and I believe they are the commissioners for education from each state. Can we be uprising? The commissioners, can we give them a hand too? Because they are all here too, that brought them here. So thank you so much for the good job you are doing for all our students. God bless you. And the first ladies too, for selecting all of you. So thank you very much. So we go on to Mrs. Gbajabiamila, the wife of the Chief of Staff to the President.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, recipients of the beneficiaries, let me say, of the scholarship. I would just like to piggyback on what Her Excellency, the Mother of our Nation, said earlier about supplementing this scholarship. I would like to say, do not despise small things, and tiny drops make an ocean. This means that instead of looking and sitting down and waiting for millions and tons of money, there are small jobs that you can do. And once you sit down and identify spaces and little needs, whether it be the young man whose mother was cooking and identify that he could add delivery and supplement, improve his mother's business and supplement his own income, you can make money from little things like this and supplement the scholarship that you received. And I'd like to encourage you to do that and never look at the money and say, oh, the money is too small. And also remember that not all money is good money, so be wise in the little jobs that you decide to do. And I commend you for this and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests. I'll just give a backstory. When I was in secondary school and also in university, my mom does business, and I was privileged to travel with her on some of her business trips, and she eventually had a salon, and I learned how to make nails when she had the salon. And she taught us how to save. So one time in university, I would always count the money I have every week, and then I'll take out some and put in a book, an exercise book. And every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to Saturday, I always put money in the exercise book. And I mean, my friends thought I was crazy. And then by Monday, I'll go pay it into my savings account. And I have an auntie who lives in Canada, and she always comes back and brings things to sell. And back in university, I'll take some clothes from her without my mom's knowledge, and I'll sell to my hostel mates and some of my classmates. And I made some money from there. This is a very great and amazing opportunity that the mother of our nation has given you all. And it's also a good advice to get something to do on the side to make money and save up. I would advise you to always save, trust God, pray to God, and believe in yourself and stay focused. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency Your Excellency, the First Lady of Nigeria, Your Excellency, the wife of the Vice President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of all the First Ladies of states here, we want to thank Her Excellency and the Renewed Hope Initiative for giving our students this opportunity. We're very grateful, Your Excellency. And then to the students, you've listened to what everybody has said this morning. I saw you all taking notes. Please read up those notes. Everything everyone has said here is really important. First of all, we are very proud of those that are entrepreneurial and are doing so many things outside of just studying. But for those that are not entrepreneurial, it's not everybody that can start a business. So I want you to look inward, look at other opportunities. In your universities, there are things such as assisting lecturers, there are people writing books, professorial theses, all sorts of things. They pay for any help like that. So make sure you check your notice boards for things that are on offer. Also, in today's world, we have remote working. You are so lucky you live in the age of remote working, which we didn't have. We had to be physically present every single day. So check for opportunities for remote work wherever you're not entrepreneurial. And you can pick up hours, 6 hours a week, 6 to 10 hours a day sometimes, and do that. Please make sure it does not conflict with your studies. And then I want to tell all of you, my background is diplomacy. I started by tagging along with my dad when he was information attaché at our embassy in Washington, D.C., and I swore at the age of 6 I was going to become a diplomat. please note that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs accepts everybody from all walks of life. We want more ambassadors of the country, you know, and I've been grateful for the honor to serve Nigeria in this capacity. So I want some of you also to pick that up. We're very, very proud of you all. Thank you so much.
We're going to round up this meeting with we're going to round up this meeting. Let me finish, please. We're going to round up this meeting with the Honorable Minister speaking, having the last word for you all. I hope you don't have any questions after this. You still do? Okay. So when he is, do you want to take the questions? It might be related. Is it related to the, yes, it's related to you. So please, two of you have questions. So then the Honorable Minister for Education will round it up. Thank you very much.
My question here is that there is many students that have the idea of business, but the only thing is the time factor. How they can balance their study and their business, because we don't want to a situation where the business can affect the study. Thank you.
We've been saying it over and over again. Listen to all your mates. It doesn't conflict with your study. That is, you are just trying to justify laziness. Instead of you hanging out with your friends. I can tell you, being an educator myself, I can give you several examples of students I've encountered. Some students, there's a particular boy who was third place in spelling bee. He had to go sell a wristwatch. He's an Igbo boy, schooled in Oshodi. Sell a wristwatch before he can have money for lunch. Did you hear me? This doesn't have anything to do with secondary school boy. So what can't you do? It's not every time you have lecture and you have time to study. And this boy, because he was third position, and he now began to hang out with people who came first place. A particular boy came first place and made first class from Unilag. He started hanging out with him. How come, how did you make first class? And that one told him, I don't socialize. I hit my studies squarely. And this boy went up to make first class in law from UI, first class in law school. A boy selling wristwatch. He has a PhD in law now. So we encourage him a bit, but he has PhD in law. It takes dedication, not laziness. You have to be hardworking. I work hard. I work 7 days a week, even in this office. 7 days a week. At times I have my staff coming. I said, after church, 4 o'clock, please can you come in for an hour or two? I work 7 days a week. So you have to work hard. And I'm going to be 65 years old. I'm still working. Yes. When you stop working, I'll be 65 years this month. And when you stop working, you die. So there's no old age. You keep moving. What did you hear me? God did not create you to just sit there. When he created Adam and put him in the garden, he put him there to work. You are created to work. I hope you understand that. So let's take the last question and the minister can round up. You've had enough advice for the day. So ask your first ladies the rest.
Good morning once again. So my question is directed to the Minister of Education, and it is also concerning what was said by her about network jobs. So I was just wondering, because laptops that were given to us are very useful, especially in digital jobs. So I was wondering if, because the only disadvantage or the only bad part, the only difficult part about digital jobs is getting the networking customers and things like that. Whether you're a graphic designer or a web designer, it's too competitive and it's hard to just get people. So I was wondering if there was a way the ministry can help us in terms of the networking for anybody here that is doing maybe a digital skill, or even people that are not doing digital skills, to maybe help us link with potential.
I'm going to stop you there. Yeah? You see, life is competitive. Immediately you are born into a world of competition. You've heard about let the best man win. So you have to be very good at your game. So nobody is going to do that. You always have people in society who can mentor you. People doing what you really want to do. Some lecturers too, that they will be willing to hold your hand, and always look for people to mentor you, okay? Always look for people who has done better. I have a lot of mentors. I have a lot of mentors doing different things for me. And I'm not so proud to ask for help. Did you get what I'm saying? Always ask for help. No matter where you go, there's no free lunch in life. Have you ever seen somewhere they'll say, come and eat for free? You too, you should be afraid if you enter places like that. So there's no free lunch. So you have to make sure that this world is competitive. It's the best in the game. Like I told you, I said, even me right now, I'm still challenging myself every day. I want to be better every day. And that should be your goal. So I'm going to let so you start small. Mrs. Bajabia Binla told you, don't despise your humble beginning. Okay? There's always a beginning for everyone. Every one of us here, we had a beginning. We can't just be talking to you about what we've all been through. Okay? So that is going to add to your experience. So nothing is going to be handed over to you for free, like we gave you 1 million for free every year. It's just to encourage you. I hope you understand. So you are just the few ones that we try to encourage. So you should take it that, oh, this is really manna from heaven. All right? But you have to earn it. Work for it. So, and then at the end of the day, you make yourself proud. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the privilege. I think your question was already answered. Our First Lady she wants me to talk on the opportunities, scholarship opportunities available to millions of folks like you out there. This is part of our benevolence commitment to education. Now, before this, in the last 2 years, since as part of our President Renewed Hope agenda, we've given 12,434 bursary awards to key areas of key sectors, STEM, medicine, and special bursary awards to students in studying education. And also, within the last 2 years, the President gave us the 2,434 bursary award, total about 10 billion, that Mr. President approved for us to disburse to students like you and many, many thousand students out there. Also, within the last 2 years, we've given about 4 billion naira worth of scholarships to about 8,535 students. That's within the last 2 years. So I think we deserve a round of applause at the Ministry of Health, and the President deserves a huge round of applause. And now, I'll now break down the areas of opportunities available to support you. And we're using this as a point of reference to millions of children out there in the country. There are 3 categories of financial support that we offer at the Ministry of Education. And I'll tell you, this is the first, the last 2 years in the history of the country, the president, Mr. President, has been so kind to us. We've had significant doubling of our budgetary allocation to education. And that's why we're able to do this now. We're going to give another 8 billion naira in scholarship award, and we've doubled the money from what it was before. A scholarship award now, we have 750,000 naira for people studying sciences in areas of STEM and also postgraduate education. 750,000 naira will be given to you as scholarship every year. And you can just go to our Federal Ministry of Education website. There's a portal there, apply for scholarship. We also have, for your friends, I'm using it as a point of reference to all students. I know we're being shown. Please tell your friends, we're being shown on live TV so that students, and just tell them the opportunity. And then that's for scholarship. We also have, for bursary. What I just told you was for bursary. We also have scholarship awards for all categories of students. And we also added special additional bonus to people going to polytechnics to study vocational and technical skills at a polytechnic. And I'm very happy going through the list of the 47 people that you heard today. 55% of you are in area of STEM. Please, let's comment Renewed Hope Initiative. Let's give for this, because there's every focus on STEM now. 26 out of the 47 of you are in categories of medicine, nursing, engineering, animal science, food science. That's area of STEM. That's where we want to focus a lot of our emphasis. And beyond this bursary and scholarship that's available, Mr. President, quickly, when he came, set up the Nigeria Education Loan Fund. This is not phantom history. We're saying it now. As of today, we have over 500,000 students across the country that have benefited from the loan fund. As of today, we've disbursed about 100 billion naira to support the student loan fund. Please, let's just give our president a round of applause, because this the president campaign that he wants you, the youth, you're the heartbeat of the nation, and he will create every single opportunity for you to excel. And he has met that commitment. And I can tell you, I can brag before you today, whenever we go to from the Ministry of Education to ask Mr. President for anything in education, he just closes his eyes and approves it. So please, let's give the president a round of applause. So you have the opportunity as well to go apply for the loan, and you're not going to pay back until you're done with your school, you finish your NYSC, and you get a job. And even after getting a job, you only are expected to use maximum payment of 10% of your salary. And with what our mothers have advised you, what we're even saying, we're giving 20,000 monthly stipend. We're seeing secondary benefit of kids like you. When they get that 20,000 naira a month, they spend about 10,000 or 12,000. They give 8,000 to their mothers to go and do some business. We're seeing secondary benefit of that. The money you're getting from this National Scholarship Award, 1 million naira is a lot of money. 90,000 naira a month above minimum wage. It's a lot of money, more than you need as a student. So you need to open an account, keep excess, and use other to do businesses. So by the time you're done, you're getting on the path of financial independence. And to also add to the person doing graphic design, the computer you have, you can even afford to take some of the money to connect to internet access and explore areas, other opportunities in area of digital technology that I've just listed. So you are a privileged few, but not privileged few. Mr. President has also opened the access to many, many thousand, millions of children like you. So thank you, and please use this their opportunities very wisely. Thank you, ma'am.
Can you come and help us clear up this place? So that we're going to be making presentation, I guess.
Yes.
So we're all going to be standing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for guiding us through such a thoughtful, inspiring, and engaging sessions. Let me hear a round of applause for our distinguished panel, ably chaired by the champion herself of this scholarship program, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. To our distinguished panel, thank you so much for your insights. Real life stories, some never been told elsewhere. We have heard them today. Some words of wisdom: save, manage your time properly. And to the next item on our program today, as the stage is being cleared, a very symbolic part of this event today. So please, if you hear your name, okay. Sure. All right. Very quickly, young scholars, the symbolic presentation of the laptops and the check. Abdurrahman Suleiman. Okay, let's start with Sani Fatima Mohammed from Kebbi State. Very quickly. Sumanu Olaolorun Daniel, Ekiti State. Undubueze Blessed from Abia State. Khadija Bello, Adamawa State. Khadija Bello. Once you take your check, please find your way to the stage. Okon Favor, Akinyene Akwa Ibom. They can come like this. Akinyene. Tefa Stephen Tema from Benue State. Zainab Mohamedou Talafi, NCWS. RG Stella Onyinyechuku, POA. Ashia Sanusi Abubakar, Office of the NSA. Princess Michael Yala Bayelsa. Abdurrahman Suleiman from Bauchi. Uro Ewa Ogona C from Ebonyi. Egbiremonelen Sona from Edo State. Ogene Ochoko from Delta State. Ofama Ernest Ifeanyichukwu, Enugu State. Up next, Okafo Adana Favor from Imo State. Alaka Olayemi Vivian from Ogun State. Please. Muhammad Kabiru A from Jigawa. Here. So that you be in the picture. Go down. Go down. Go, so you'll be featured in the picture. No, you stay. You stay. Abdurazak Mariam Aramide from Lagos. Sani Usman Idris, Katsina. Usman Bello, Kaduna. Khadija Umar Abdullahi, Kano. Ogundekbo Oluwaferomi, Oshun. Salome Emmanuel from the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Salome. Zainab Sulaiman Isa from Gombe State. Ayodele Adijat, Kwara. Idris Adamu Kuta, Niger. Plankat Kenneth, Plateau. Badamasi Mainman Shanu Khadijat, Nasarawa. Sani Abdul Aziz, Kogi. Muhammad Malam Musa Yobe. Zainab Hamidu Zamfara. Oladeji Doluamu, Oyo. Musa Mary Yona from Taraba. Shehu Salihu from Sokoto. Safia Issa Muti, Office of the National Security Advisor. Ramat Adam, Office of the National Security Advisor. Fatima Abdullahi Bello, Office of the National Security Advisor. Adamu Dogo Lois, Noah. Oshun Kolachi Shalom Okpayemi Depoa. The last but not the least, Inua Media Hassan Nafoa. The complete list of 47 beneficiaries and the symbolic presentation of the third tranche of scholarship funds and laptops to our scholars. Thank you very much. And we crave your indulgence as we stand. Your Excellency, First Lady of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, thank you so much for this event. May we all stand as we take the national anthem to close this very important event. On behalf of our host, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the National Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative, and the entire Governing Council of the Renewed Hope Initiative, I thank you all for your presence, your commitment, your partnership in advancing the cause of education in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am Adesua Omoruwan.